Imagine a moment that once only lived in the imagination of fans, a meeting that felt impossible, suddenly becoming real before the public eye. Even the title alone is enough to make hearts race, a shocking moment. Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan finally speak in public together. It's not just news, it's a promise of something long awaited. For years, the names Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan seemed tied together by an invisible thread. From the screen to real life, the chemistry they shared left a deep impression on millions of fans around the world. Yet behind it all, distance and silence slowly created a mystery that only grew deeper over time. Many began to wonder, had everything truly come to an end? Or was there still a story left untold? Speculation spread everywhere, forming narratives sometimes more dramatic than reality itself. And then, without warning, the moment arrived. A public event that initially seemed ordinary suddenly turned into the center of global attention. Cameras rolled, spotlights shone, and in the middle of the crowd, two figures who had rarely been seen together appeared once again in the same frame. The atmosphere shifted instantly, not just for those present, but for millions watching through their screens, all feeling the same tension. Was this really happening? Or just a fleeting illusion that would disappear at any second? When Wang Yibo stepped forward first, his expression remained calm as always. That cool, composed aura he's known for was still there. But for those who looked closer, there was something different in his eyes. Then Xiao Zhan appeared. With the same warm smile that never changed, he greeted the public just like before. Yet behind that smile lay emotions difficult to explain, a mix of nostalgia, caution, and perhaps, hope. Seconds felt like they were slowing down. They stood at a distance, not too close, yet not too far. A distance that seemed to reflect the long journey they had been through, together, then apart, and now, sharing the same space again. The host tried to lighten the mood with simple questions. A few small laughs followed, but everyone was clearly waiting for one thing, the moment they would truly speak to each other. And finally, it happened. A simple question was asked, yet its impact was immense. How does it feel to be at the same event again? The room fell silent. Wang Yibo took a brief breath before answering. His words were short, yet meaningful. He spoke about time, about change, and about how everyone walks their own path. There was no exaggerated drama, no sensational statements. And that was exactly where its power lay. Then it was Xiao Zhan's turn. In a soft voice, he added something that left many speechless. He spoke about memories, about gratitude, and about how some things in life never truly disappear, even as time keeps moving forward. The words were simple, but for fans, they felt like a missing piece of a puzzle finally falling into place. Their eyes met. Just for a fraction of a second, but enough to spark thousands of interpretations. Was it mere professionalism? Or was there something deeper that words couldn't express? Social media exploded instantly. Clips, photos, and deep analyses flooded the internet within minutes. Every movement, every expression, even every pause in their conversation became endless topics of discussion. Yet amid all the noise, one thing was undeniable. This moment was real. No longer just a rumor or wishful thinking. It had finally happened, though in a way far more calm and mature than many had imagined. There was no dramatic reconciliation. No grand confession that changed everything overnight. And perhaps that's what made it feel more genuine. Because real life isn't always like a drama. Sometimes, all we get is a brief moment. Yet enough to remind us that connections, in any form, always leave a mark. As the event continued, both returned to their respective roles. Professional, focused, and maintaining the boundaries that existed. But the atmosphere was no longer the same. Something had changed. Maybe not their relationship entirely, but the way the public saw them. The way fans understood the journey they had been through. And perhaps, the way they themselves viewed the past. As the event came to an end, many hoped for one more interaction. A casual conversation, or at least a small gesture that could serve as a perfect closing. But what happened was the opposite. They left quietly. No drama, no unnecessary attention. As if to say that not everything needs to be explained in public. And maybe, that was the biggest message of all. That not every story needs a clear ending. that some connections are best left as beautiful memories, without needing to become something else. But one thing is certain, this moment will be remembered, not just because of who they are, but because of what they represent. A journey, a connection, and a story that has touched so many people. And now, after everything that has happened, a new question arises. Is this truly the end of their story? Or is it the beginning of a new chapter we have yet to see? The answer may not come anytime soon. But for fans, one thing is already enough. They have seen it with their own eyes. A moment that once felt impossible is now real. And sometimes, that alone is more than enough. And yet, even after the lights dimmed and the crowd slowly dispersed, the echo of that moment lingered in the hearts of those who witnessed it. It wasn't just about what was said, but what remained unspoken. The subtle emotions carried in their expressions, the quiet understanding that didn't need words. For many, this encounter felt like closure. For others, it opened the door to new possibilities, new hopes, and perhaps new questions that may never fully be answered. But that uncertainty is part of what makes their story so compelling. Because in the end, not every connection is meant to be defined. Some are meant to be felt, remembered, and cherished in their own unique way. And as time moves forward, this moment will stand still, like a snapshot in history, reminding everyone that even the most distant paths can cross again, even if only for a brief, unforgettable second.